It's a busy day today. My husband is wanting to make big pots of marigolds, so I'm getting them all ready. And I used the dirt from last year. Still looks nice and supple. And I'm just gonna put a bunch of starter organic espoma in it, the biotone starter. That'll be a great fertilizer. Recharge the dirt. I already got one done, and I'm just about to finish. Done for him. And I use this dirt because it was used on marigolds last year. So there's some seed in here, so should, even if we seed it on the top, maybe some of the bottom seeds will come back up and it'll be pretty all season long. Don't get me wrong, I do love marigolds. They're so pretty, but there's so many other plants and flowers I like too. So he is the marigold master, and then he is out on his tractor plowing, I think. It needs a little bit of clutch work and brake work, and he's got some things ordered for it. He was like a kid in the candy store at Tractor Supply the other day, so he's having fun. He's gonna plow it up. If it's not too wet in the next day or two, hopefully our friends can get out and get the manure dirt for us so they can spread it out here, and we'll just have a big gob over here. So they're starting to show some new growth, but we're not going to uncover them yet. It's still the middle of March, and we could have a frost. We could have a heavy frost again, so we're just going to leave them covered and let them grow underneath, and they're looking pretty good so far. Got some new plants in there. Boy, I seen a lot of them the other day. Now I can't even find a little species of new growth, but you could, oh, there's some right there. New growth all through here. And he cut back the grapevine really hard. It was just a tangled mess. So my husband pruned it real good, and hopefully it'll do well, and we'll propagate it this fall and get some new starts, because these are probably, I don't know how old these are, and it just needs some new growth. I'm also taking a look and making sure that my rose gets 6 hours of sunlight. It's getting a little sun here. It's about, I don't know, 1:30, 1:45. If it gets at least 6 hours over here, and it should. I took my tree out. We haven't decided where we're going to put it yet. My little Christmas tree I bought, but it was so cute. But it's managed to put on some new growth over the winter, being in the hut. It's got little baby cones and stuff, so it did pretty well in the hut. And it's very hardy, so it enjoys the cold weather. And let's see, what else do I have to show you? My perennials are looking real good over here. They're getting really green. So there's a tulips. I have this beard tongue. Yeah, it's growing really good here. And I can't remember what this was, a pessimon maybe. And I'm not sure what this was. Some things are probably not going to make it. The heliotrope are all supposed to be perennials here, but we had a -10, -20 degree. Everything got really zapped. This is a hardy geranium. Oh yeah, it looks like it's doing good. It's turning green. So, not to worry. It's doing pretty good. Let's see if there's anything over here around the arbor. And, oh, it's starting to turn a little green here. My heuchera. Both my heucheras and my stilby. I've never been able to grow stilby very well, so I don't plan on it growing back. It didn't look too good when I bought it. This would be so pretty. That would be such a pretty color in here. And here's the other heuchera. I can't remember what all I put in here. I don't know. These aren't doing much. These are not. They got zapped. They came up and they got zapped. And I just don't know. It's damp down in here real good. This is another one. And I think it got, some of the bulbs got ate out of it. I'm not sure. We'll see if anything grows, and if it doesn't, I'll put something else in there. Got frozen and they're no good. I think it was crocus. That's all right. I'll know better next time. I'll put them in a better spot. Good grief, I can't remember what's all in here. And this was the, can't remember what it was either, but we'll see if it grows. Oh goodness. I think the daylilies are making a debut. Coming back up over here. Yeah, there's a daylily over there. But there's a nice, beautiful penny that grows here. And we need to do some work on this all down the way. And I want to try to get a piece of this for my sister-in-law. I might try to do that today. Try to dig around, keep the dirt around it. I don't know. And these, I'm not sure. Oh, these are the hyacinths. These are the real pretty hyacinths. That's what those are. Yeah, I forgot about those. And this might be the crocus. Because I seen crocus last year come up here. And it was right around where the penny is. And right here is the penny. And the crocus came up right next to it. So I think this is the crocus. And that's the hyacinths. And then we have tulips down here. And more tulips. Where I thought I got all of them, but I didn't. And then, let's see. Looky here. Daffodils. Daffodils are coming up. The leaves are turning yellow. Pretty. Yeah. I couldn't find them last year. I couldn't find the bulbs. So I just left it. I figure I'll do it when I see the bulbs, and then I can dig right there and get them out. Because I need to move them. Alright, that's about it for today. We're just busy. We got the peach trees and the cherry bush all sprayed for worms. Got to do that every year, otherwise you'll have worms and hardly any peaches. But they're doing really good. This is nice. And I hope we get some cherries from this year. Poor thing's been through everything. I planted her twice in 2 different places when we lived in Eudora, and then when we moved here, then I planted it here. It It gave me leaves last year, but no cherries. So I hope this year we get cherries. My lilac is looking good. This is a piece that I got from over by the side of the house. And I just put it in there. Doing good. And this hydrangea is showing signs of growth. Yeah. So, and there's our new blackberry bush. We don't know where we're going to take it. It's a thornless bush. Garlic is coming up real nice. It's been in there since last fall. And there's my Madame Del Bard rose. And she's showing a lot of green. And she should be happy. Did I put... Yeah, I did. I went ahead and put fertilizer on it. Good morning. I'm making my own butter this morning. So I start out with a good mixer because it takes a while. You can't do this by hand. You will be wore out. Okay, I start and I use 2 cups at a time. It's easier. I tried 3 cups and it just got so much, you know, harder to handle. So I'm going to get my whipping cream. I just use plain old whipping cream. Okay. It doesn't want to come off, but it did. I've already made a batch this morning. And I measure this out, and one thing you want to do, make sure, is everything cold. You want this cold. Run it under cold water, and then wipe it out, dry it. And everything you want to keep cold, because you don't want melted butter when it's trying to make butter. Good. And all you do, put it on a level, the highest level, without it splattering. You don't want splatter. So I start out about 4, and it doesn't really splatter. It's mixing good, and we're going to let that sit and just spin. Let it spin. And it'll take about, once it turns into whipping cream, I might be able to put it up to 6 and let it spin. But you will know when it's butter. It'll start getting yellow and it'll start clumping. And the juices that come out, it's buttermilk. So I save my buttermilk. It's great to use for pancakes, biscuits, noodles, whatever, you know. I use it in my cake mix instead of milk. When it calls for milk, I can use the buttermilk. So this gives you 2 things. It gives you butter and it gives you buttermilk. You're just going to let that spin. It's turned to whipped cream. All right, we'll let it keep going. want to keep going. It's starting to look a little yellow, but you want to wait until the buttermilk comes. And there'll be clumps. Clumps of butter. And the juice will be the buttermilk. So, a little more longer. Butter and buttermilk. Okay, there. Looky there. And what I do, try to get the butter off here. My water gets really cold. Here, so I don't really have to use ice, but I'm going to fill it up, and I do have ice cubes. Get my jar. I made some earlier, so this is fresh. I'm going to put this on there. Try to get it right in there. All right. I take my, pour my buttermilk in here. It goes in the jar. Oops, it's leaking a little bit. That's all right. And there's the butter. And this is important. You want to wash your butter. You don't want any buttermilk on your butter because it could spoil it. So you squeeze it, squeeze out that buttermilk. And wash it. Squeeze it. Get some fresh water so I can tell if there's any more buttermilk in it. This is the easiest way, really, because if you've got really cold water, this is the best way that I've found. I don't see it. It looks all clear. It's all clear. And there you have your butter and your buttermilk. Put that in there for a minute. Put this in the refrigerator right away. Keep it cold. Looks good. So I just take a piece of wax paper. My hands are greasy. Don't mind my kitchen. It gets used. So here we go. I got wax paper. And you just put it on the wax paper and mold it the way you want. You can make a stick. I'm not worried because we use it, and it's like as long as it fits in my butter bowl, I don't care. And it should be a little bit salty in here. I don't know. I put a little bit of Himalayan salt in it. I use Himalayan because it's got a lot of good nutrients in it as well. So, and there you have it. And I wrap it up and put it in the fridge. Right? Until I'm ready to use it, then I'll put it in my butter bowl. And that's it. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye. Hi, you guys. That's kind of hard to walk on. Well, I'm lucky I didn't fall and bust myself. But yeah, I got some eggshells that'll add some calcium. Good for the tomatoes too, and a lot of the peppers and plants. Today, guys, 77 degrees. It's gonna feel hot. I know it'll be hot in the greenhouse, and I know it'll be hot in the hut, so I'll probably have to open those up today, this afternoon. What I want to do now is I'm going to go check out the plants in the hut. I'll give them some fertilizer today, and then I'm going to seed a little bit. So I got a full day. Hey everyone, how you doing? Everything is beautiful today. The weather, it's not very windy. It's just a nice breeze. I got to seeding. I didn't want to put y'all through it. You know, it can get kind of boring and monotonous. I have a whole tray of status, and let's see here. Get on there. Oh well, I'll get it. I have feather top grass, which I grew that last year. I really liked it. Gomphrena, and I hope the seed that I harvested was correct. So we'll see if it grows. I'll give it a few days. If not, I'll just go buy some seed. And that way I can know what it looks like. Flamingo feather. I think it's like a celosia. And then I also have, let's see here. Verbena. I have like, let's see, 9 cells of verbena and 3 cells of helichrysum, whatever that is. And then I have Joseph Coates, salvia, gazanias. I got 2 gazanias. And that's about it for now. Pretty much everything else can be direct seeded. So I'm pretty much caught up with my, my seeding. So all I got to do is keep them alive and reseed if I need to. So anyway, oh, my husband bought me some onions, red and sweet yellow. So I'll have those as well as the ones that I've got growing in the hut. Now I'm going to go put this all in the hut, and then if there's something exciting in there, things are coming up that weren't up earlier, I will come and get you. All right, be right back.